Hey, welcome. My name is Nate Miller. I am the Education Manager here at EnvironmentERIE.
And I'm Leanne Zestek. I'm the Program Assistant. If you've never heard of us before, we are an environmentally focused nonprofit. Nate goes into schools teaching kids and our youth about being good stewards and does projects with them. And then I work with businesses and organizations to help them install stormwater management practices such as rain gardens. I don't know if you've seen those around, but they are there. So we're pretty cool people. Bringing you our first vlog.
Yes, so speaking of vlog, this is EnvironmentERIE's first ever vlog. So we'll be doing monthly vlogs on environmental issues, environmental topics, things that you guys can do at home in the community just to help out our Erie area, help out your home or whatever it may be. But there'll be all different types of topics that you guys can kind of go off of what we talk about in our vlogs. So we're gonna have a series of them every single month throughout the course of the year, and hopefully we'll be continuing on for a good amount of time.
Forever.
So speaking of vlogs, we're gonna get right into it. And now that it's the new year, people are always talking about resolutions. Most of the resolutions are getting healthy, eating better, things like that. But today we're gonna be talking about green resolutions. How can you be more green or more environmentally friendly? So Leanne and I both have kind of our top 5 each of our green resolutions that you can do. We're going to try and practice them as well in the new year. So
we'll keep you updated too.
We'll keep you updated how we're doing on our resolutions. So hopefully it's not like a 1 month thing and we're like, oh no, we're not doing it anymore. So we have our top 5s and we're going to jump right into our green resolutions.
So one of mine this year, and I was hoping to do it this year, but for 2018 I'll be riding my bike to work. It's about a 10-mile commute to work and then 10 miles back home. So yeah, that's some good exercise, saving gas money. I have it noted that I spend about $100 a month right now on gas for my car. So I want to keep track of how much gas money I save, and then probably see some physical changes as well. Another thing I want to do is get rid of paper towels.
Ooh, yeah.
Unless it's for emergencies. I find myself grabbing just to, dry my hands or to pick up like the smallest spill when I have cloths, kitchen cloths in there that I can use instead. So I'll be making unpaper towels where you create these big cloth napkins that you can use instead.
That's a good idea.
Indeed. And then part-time vegetarian.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
That is a tricky one. So
well, maybe not for everybody, but...
Not for everybody. We do have some good vegetarian friends. But I come from a meat and potatoes family. And after I moved out, I realized I don't like meat and potatoes all the time. So there's been a couple weeks where I have experimented with vegetarian meals. I made lentil walnut taco meat, and I actually tricked my husband.
Oh, that's a good...
Yeah, he didn't realize it wasn't meat at first. So when we did that, I did notice it helped our grocery bill. So eating more veggies, saving a little bit more money too. And then switching to green cleaning. I've always been sensitive, like my mom, to toxic fumes. So it's been important to me to make sure I find things that don't leave me with a headache. Staying away from bleach and chlorine.
Yes.
Although some people, they need that smell to feel like it's clean.
Yeah. To think that it is clean, yeah.
So I found these rags. They're called Norwex rags. They have silver built into them, so they're naturally antimicrobial, and that's allowed me to clean most of my house with just water, which is really cool. The only thing I haven't figured out an alternative to is the toilet bowl, so I'm still working on that.
It's tricky.
It is tricky.
Vinegar is also another good cleaning agent.
Vinegar, lemons, oranges.
So if you mix it with lemons or oranges or essential oils, it helps with that vinegar smell.
I did try that.
Yeah, that's good. It works.
It does work.
I actually took fresh lavender out of a garden over the summertime and put it into vinegar, and it worked really good.
Anyway, anywho, so my last one would be buying more secondhand, whether that be clothes or things we need around the house. We have a lot of great consignment shops here in Erie. We have the Sassy Peacock, we have Clothes Mentor, we have Claudine's Consignments for other things.
Milestones for people who have children.
Yeah. Another thing I started doing more because I wanted to have something in my closet, but not permanently, is borrowing from friends. It's a great way to refresh our closet without investing in anything. And also I've seen clothing rental services emerge.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if I need a hot fancy gown but only need it for one event, why not just rent it instead? So those are my resolutions.
Nice job, Leanne. That's exciting. I hope it all works out.
Yeah,
for
we'll keep you posted.
I hope the bike riding works out for you.
Oh my gosh, you'll know. Coming to work, what's wrong? Just rode my bike.
Yeah. So here are my top 5. I don't necessarily maybe need to work on this, but I think this goes in general, but stop buying plastic bottles, especially plastic water bottles. I did get some information about plastic water bottles, and Americans drink actually 39 gallons of bottled water per year, believe it or not, and that equates to a lot of plastic
I
bottles.
think it's 50 billion
It's
plastic
amazing.
bottles.
It's amazing how that goes, and it's really more of like a convenience thing, I think. Some people don't like to taste the tap water or things like that, but really most of the plastic bottles or the water that you're getting in plastic bottles is actually filtered tap water.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's not spring water.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's
It's not
actually.
from Fiji.
Yeah, exactly. Or way up in the mountain, it comes right out of the tap in a city tap. So they can cost 99 cents to $2 per bottle. I can't fathom spending $2 for water. So really, you can get reusable containers. We both use reusable containers here. I mean, it's simple. You can spend maybe $10 on a really nice reusable water bottle, and it lasts forever, essentially. I recommend maybe like a metal type of container instead of going like a plastic container. So
There's also glass too.
there's glass ones.
options.
I mean, a mason jar would be great, you know. So, and then if you don't like the taste of tap water, there's filters that you can use. Filters that go right onto your tap. A lot of refrigerators might have the filter already built in. We use a pitcher that has like a what is it, like a half a gallon pitcher that has a filter in it as well. So that's what we use for our water. Yes, I mean I understand that tap water can have somewhat of a taste, maybe like a chlorine type of taste to it. So, but yes, plastic bottles are a huge issue, I think, and really plastic will last forever in the environment. So whether it can be recycled or not, sometimes it gets blown away in trash day, but you know, we went to the landfill a couple years ago, and that was like the #1 thing that I saw was plastic bottles up there. So they will last forever, and it's really a simple fix, is to buy yourself a reusable water container. Another big pet peeve of mine is plastic bags. Start using reusable bags. It's pretty simple to have a collection of reusable bags. Keep them in your car or in your trunk. Anytime you go to a store, even if you go like to a retail store, take your reusable bag with you and use that for if you go out and buy clothes or whatever it may be. It doesn't just have to be at the grocery store.
I found that if I buy like 2 items or something I can carry, I tell them I don't want the bag. They look at me funny.
They do, yeah.
But I don't need a bag if I have enough hands to carry a couple
Like
things.
if you go to a convenience store and get a snack or something, you're like, oh, I don't need a bag. You're like, huh?
I've even told people I don't need a bag and watch them put it in the bag and ask them, you know, take it out of the bag. I don't need it.
Yeah, so I did a couple other things on numbers for bags, and every year we produce 500 billion to 1 trillion plastic bags in the United States. And so again, it's plastic, it's a type of plastic, and it lasts forever in the environment. So it's a really simple solution to just kind of make the transition to reusable bags. A lot of businesses, organizations, companies, they actually give out reusable bags with their logo on them and things like that. So it's pretty simple to actually get a good collection of maybe 10 to a dozen reusable bags and keep them where you're going to actually use them. So a lot of people might keep them in a closet, but then you forget them when you go to the grocery store. Keep them in your car or in your trunk so you actually have them with you when you go to the store.
And after you bring in groceries, put your bags back in your car.
Exactly. So number 3 is something that we probably don't think a lot about, and that's eliminating phantom power. You've probably never even heard of phantom power, but a lot of our electronic devices are still drawing power while they're plugged in. And so they do have now some smart strips that you can purchase that actually shut down when the device isn't in use and they're not actually drawing any power anymore. So a smart strip is, I don't know, probably maybe $20, but it's going to save you a lot more money down the road because you're not drawing any more of that power or using any more of that energy with your TVs are a big one that actually draw a lot of phantom power. So anything that uses a remote, they're always kind of on because you have to click power on and it'll come on. So TVs are a big one that draw a lot of phantom power, but kind of keep that in mind. Maybe you need to get one of those smart strips or just unplug devices when they're not in use. It's as simple as that. So start looking into reducing your phantom power.
I'd even challenge you to have your electric bill out.
Yeah,
see what your energy use is, and then add these components, and then check it again.
And then compare it. Yeah.
It might just be a little bit of money, but after, how many years are you gonna have a TV?
For a long time.
A very long time. It adds up over time. It may not, you're not making thousands of dollars right away, but
yeah,
it adds up over time.
You can see the difference over maybe the course of maybe 5 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of your power bill, that was a good segue into green power. Encouraging folks to kind of look into potential green power. And what I mean by that, it could be as small as just putting in LED light bulbs throughout your house. So LED light bulbs are now getting to the point where they're very affordable and they'll last for long, like 10 plus years, I believe an LED light bulb will last. And so I think you can get a 4-pack now for maybe $6 or maybe even cheaper than that now. So LEDs are a really good solution to kind of reducing your energy costs at your home. Also talking about green power, you can actually choose where you grab power from through your power company. So like Penelec or something like that. You can actually choose where they're getting their energy from, and you pay into that portion. So some type of renewable energy source, wind power, wind turbines, something like that, you can actually choose. So you go on their website and or call them and say, hey, what are your options for the renewable energy side of things? You can also, if you really want to get crazy in your resolutions, you can look into solar power at your home. It's starting to decrease in price to actually install, and so that power that you generate from your solar panels will go into the power grid, and you could get a discount on your overall energy bill to the point where you're starting to get credits for the amount of energy that you're producing. So if you're producing enough energy, you won't even have a power bill or an energy bill anymore. So solar power would be a really, really cool option. If somebody does that, we want to know about it. We want to see that. If you are ambitious enough to get some solar panels on your property, or if you already have solar panels on your property, let us know about that. I want to see that, and we can use you guys as an example. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so my last one, you're talking about eating healthy, right, and maybe being a part-time vegetarian. So another really good one for you maybe is get involved in a local CSA or farmers market.
Yeah, definitely.
And so especially in the spring, summer months, fall, it's a good opportunity to be a part of a CSA. We have lots of local ones around here, lots of local farmer markets as well. And so that's something to look into. It also saves energy as well. So if you think about the amount of transportation that's involved in bringing produce from like Florida or California to Erie, Pennsylvania, that's quite a bit of energy for those products to get here to Erie. So look into local CSAs, and once the season comes around, some local farmer markets. So those are our top 5.
Yeah, what are yours? What are your New Year's resolutions?
We would like to know what your resolutions are, and if you could comment down below on the comment section there, and we'll get the conversation rolling about what resolutions are out there. Are there other compared to our top 5 that we have, our top 10 that we have? So let us know in the comments below. So speaking of resolutions, we do have some opportunities to maybe you guys could help out your resolutions. So we do have some workshops coming up every year. We put on public workshops. We have our stormwater workshops where participants do get a rain barrel. You have to be present in our workshop March 24th. That one's going to take place at Iroquois Elementary School, and April 25th. So we will be posting, well, they're actually already posted on our website. Registration should be opening soon for our workshops. And then also composting workshop March 28th and April 7th. Those will be at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center. And then we're gonna have new workshops, a do-it-yourself workshop, where you'll be building your own compost bin and building your own rain barrel. So if you're kind of that hands-on type of person, those workshops are gonna be a lot of fun. We don't have exact dates yet, but they're gonna be in the month of June. So the month of June is gonna be our do-it-yourself month, and that's gonna be a lot of fun for those workshops.
Absolutely. And then we have some other events coming up too. We have our annual murder mystery event. Will be March 10th at the brewery. So come hang out with us, solve the mystery, eat some appetizers. It'll be fun.
Yep.
And then we also have our annual bike ride, Bike Around the Bay. It'll be May 19th at Presque Isle. You can do a 50, 30, or 10-mile bike ride. Maybe by then it'll be up to 50.
50-miler, huh?
Maybe. You never know. So we look forward to seeing you in the new year. Again, tell us below what you're doing for your New Year's resolution.
And all this information can be found right on our website, www.environmenterie.org. And thank you guys for joining us for our first ever vlog, and we will see you guys next month.
See ya.
See ya.